What's up, guys? It's Omega. Welcome back to Metroid Prime. This time, I'm at the save point of Chozo Ruins. The weird fountain place I ended off awkwardly is right here. This is where we're going to continue through the Chozo Ruins. Wow. That's just rude. I just turned it on. How could I possibly have taken too long? So I gotta do it because it's gonna sit there forever if I don't get rid of that. So by the way, now we're climbing up here. It's so much faster now that we can double jump. It's so nice. We can double jump. We're gonna go up here and hopefully blow this up. If we can't, this will be awkward. Yeah, that's kind of awkward. Maybe this. Okay, we're good. We're good. We can get those missiles. Okay, you know what? Let's do this so I don't fall on my face. In the last episode, we went through the Chozo Ruins again, and I didn't realize until editing. We went to the Chozo Ruins and then immediately left. Again. And I'm pretty sure the next time we go to the Chozo Ruins, we go into one room and then we leave again. Like, you gotta feel bad for the ruins. Or, not the ruins, Magmore, because all you do is leave it. Everyone keeps leaving. And you gotta feel bad for it. So we've already been in this area, and wow, I'm low on missiles, but that's not important. In this way, I believe it's an energy tank, but we're going to use this very, very obvious... Okay. Camera's screwing with me. Go through this very obvious thing. For some reason, these blocks fade out of existence when you go near them, which is just really absurd when you think about it, but we'll pretend it isn't. And these enemies still spawn, even though by now, they shouldn't be a threat. Isn't that wonderful? Go away. I'm only using them to get the missiles because I know I need some. More lore. Okay. Maybe I should start reading those, honestly. They're not that long, and the silences are a little weird, but speaking of a little weird, I don't know where I am right now. I always had really bad memory of Chozo, but this is ridiculous. Not suspicious door at all. It's not suspicious, it's just the wrong color. Oh, more. Well, I guess it gave me an instant chance to redeem myself. To the entrusted one, oh, that's us, Samus. If you read these words, then your hope has not been in vain. Your path is fraught with danger. Monstrosity beyond description lurk in the shadows, starving, hunting for prey. That was bad reading. Searching for ways to quench the poisonous urges that bloom in their brains. That's one way to put it. Some of these are shrewd, but they are blinded by their evil designs, believing in the black promise of the great poison. That's the crater we haven't seen yet. They seek to harness it for their own ends. It is these last that... What? Wait, hold on, what? It is these last that are the greatest danger. When you get rid of the universe of these creatures, you will be the true entrusted one. Whatever that means. Just speak English or Chozo-ese. No reason to be cryptic. None know of our temple, the cradle. Will prove powerful enough to... What? Oh, none know if our temple... I can't even read. No, if our temple, the cradle, will prove powerful enough to contain this evil forever. For now, it wraps around that abomination, cutting off from the world above. However, the power of Cypher, which has been produced by linking the 12 artifacts, should be strong enough. The fate of this world is now left to the one who will collect all the artifacts of the future. In the future. Time when the entrusted one knows is approaching. Last one. Many Chozo are gifted with a distant sight, aka they can see the future, and even more begin to learn as our harmonization with the universe becomes more and more complete. We peer forward, seeing prophecy in the ripples of water. What? Hearing rumors of coming days on the breath of the wind. Though we celebrate the distant sight, many of these visions are dark. The worst of the prophecies, and the worst and the most common, tell of the coming of the worm. Born from parasites, nurtured in a poisoned womb, the worm grows, devouring from within until the world begins to rot. Not all prophecies come to pass, of course. We cannot help but fear the dark portent. So, long story short, I kind of never show this huge plot point because it's part of the thing that I specifically said I'm gonna come back for. This door right here, if you go through it, there's some more ruins, and you'll see that the giant crater, it's huge as a plot. Basically, it's holding all of the Phazon junk, and it's kind of corrupting the planet. And we're the entrusted one. We gotta get the artifacts, but I guess this is a good enough time to talk about it. I was gonna talk about something else, but you know, we're heading to the antechamber, right? Okay, we're getting close. I probably missed something. Oh, wait, we're already here. Wait, what? I guess we aren't. Oh, we're already at an enemy I hate very, very much. I hate these things. I hate you. I really, really hate these enemies. They're probably my favorite, or least favorite enemy in the entire game. They're just silly. They're Chozo ghosts, who, if I remember correctly according to the lore, oh, actually they're invulnerable to the wave beam. That makes things even better. Apparently they're dead who were apparently corrupted by Phazon and thus made evil, and it's kind of absurd, but whatever. They should make your vision shaky. You can't really see them half the time, and we don't get an ability to actually track them properly for like the next half of the game. It's really late in the game that we actually get the ability to fight those things. It's really annoying. So, it's gonna morph ball in one of these hands and get launched, which, okay, I was not prepared for that, but it went well. So, right. And that just does that because, I wonder what those could be foreshadowing of. It certainly doesn't match the doors or anything we've seen. Okay, more lore before I talk about more lore. Things bound to earthly shapes are temporal and frail. Existing in a single dimension, they are fragile, vulnerable. Oh my god. She shells, I can't even. And ultimately mortal. However, not all things obey this law. Shapeless, they wait beyond the realm of perception, emerging only when one arrives who can feel their presence. I guess that's us. Touches the will of the Chozo. Our will to defeat the evil seeping into the planet remains. We desire only to see the darkness meet its end. This will of the Chozo has the minor reasoning of its own, though. Just to be entrusted one's trial. Whatever. Okay, so what I was talking about a second ago before the ghost rudely interrupted me is that I have no idea where I'm... Oh, okay, we're good. Is that we have to to beat the game, we have to collect multiple artifacts. Now, if I've ever been saying, you gotta go do this to do whatever, but I'm not gonna do that for a future episode, like I've done it in Magmore like twice now. I know I did it in Phendrana once. That's one of the artifacts. You need to collect all of them by the end of the game. Sorry about that. Where was I? What was I talking about? I think I was talking about lore. Shoot. Oh, I remember what I was talking about. I was talking about the artifacts. You don't need all of them until the end of the game, but this is pretty much the first time I've seen them talked about because I have been specifically going a certain way to ignore that. But long story short, you gotta collect all of them. And once you collect all of them, you can actually get to the final boss. But before then, you cannot fight the final boss. You need to get all of them. Also, this deactivates the shield over here. But it also allows us to... I'm wrong. I thought this was something else. This is awkward. So somehow we've got to drain the water. Question is how? Okay, scanning? That sounds like a good idea. Scanning's always a good idea. Oh, caloric. First missiles. Let's try bombs. Hey, there we go. So that should drain all the water out. So now we can conveniently use it as a ramp. And why am I getting out of here if it's a ramp? Wait, are these things alive or are they statues? They're alive. I mean, I guess that's some good camouflage. Because I can't tell if you're alive or not. Why are they standing under these? Are these even things? Whatever. Did they break them just to stand under them? That doesn't make any sense. Why does none of the things in these games make sense? Metroid, why? Oh, I guess I should mention that your movement is very limited while in those half-pipes. Did that actually serve a purpose other than making it... Oh, I guess those are supposed to be obstacles, so it's very hard to get up to places. You don't need to kill them, I guess. Whoops. I love wasting time. Let's actually use one of these things to make it really easy to get up instead of just flouncing about, because I really stink at this stuff. Alright, thank you. You made that much easier for me. I'll come back here later. Save point. I'm not touching that. I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it. Can't ruin my recording, because then I'll have to play like 2 hours of this game all over again. Okay, then. I did not know this elevator was here. I will return us to the town overworld, but we're not going to do that, because not only do I not remember where that goes, but we still have plenty of stuff to do here, and clearly the game is telling us we have to go somewhere nearby. You already respawned. Can I make that jump? I hope I can make that jump. I can make that jump. Did it. What's over here first? Or do they just build this thing over here with no real purpose? Alright, no real purpose over here. That's nice. I mean, could be worse. Now it's going... Okay! Yeah, this is pretty important. So, we have now got one of the more useful items in all of Metroid, like, as a series. The Ice Beam. Now, why is it useful? It's because it kills things. Many things. So, now we hold it down here, and we can now kill pretty much everything. Now, the reason why I say it's so useful is because it's kind of the Metroid's weakness. It's their thing, is they're weak to ice. Now, talking about the Ice Beam, just like the Wave Beam, you cannot use super missiles. It can be charged, though. It has a very slow rate of fire. It's extremely slow, but the shots are pretty damaging, and obviously it can freeze people. So this also brings us to the town overworld, but again, I'm gonna go back this way, because, you know, I don't want to leave areas. So, I don't think it's gonna give us any combat at the moment to show off this weapon. I don't think it works on the ghosts anyway. So I think we're pretty much gonna be not able to show off this weapon yet, which is really unfortunate. I'm pretty sure this weapon does have a upgrade like the Wave Beam has the Wave Buster, but for now it's pretty much just the regular shot. It does, however, let you shoot missiles, and okay, I guess there are more ghosts already. Yay. But we're gonna pretend like there are no ghosts. That's not supposed to happen. I'm sure of that. Also, there's very clearly a door there that is for the Ice Beam. And, okay, well, let's see. Can this work on... Does it do damage, at least? No, it does not do damage. You can only use the Power Beam on these. Can I use missiles? Please tell me I can. No, it's just the Power Beam. So, these fights take a while when there's a bunch of them. And it's part of the reason I hate fighting these enemies. They're so obnoxious. Doesn't help they zap you. That's not an enemy. And there's like a mini-boss kind of deal. Not a mini-boss, but like an event. It's like, I think, necessary. We have to fight like 10 or so of these things. Not at the same time, but it's really annoying. And we don't get the item to help us fight these things until forever. Like, it's like how in Wonderful 101, you fight these one enemies that are meant to be fought with the hammer, like, in the first level. And, like, it's the reason people hate the game, as much as I love it. But you don't get the thing to fight the tank enemy until about 4 levels down the road. And these levels are like half an hour each minimum or something. I actually have no idea. Like, I get making a threat so that you can fight it later and be like, oh, I now have the power. This fight isn't absurdly stupid. but it's so long from now that it just gets tedious. Because look at this. Like, I can't fight these things much faster, because they're just jumping around, and then they're going invisible. Like, there's nothing I can do about this. Just make it faster. Yep. Okay. We're good. Okay, you're all dead, every one of you. And we'll once again get launched by this thing. We obviously can't do the third option of the three, because we don't have a red beam yet. Oh, we're going down. Okay, didn't think we'd go down. We get yet another energy tank. We can never have enough health. I'm kind of regretting not doing veteran, to be honest. I assumed this game... Oh, okay. I was like, am I dead? And there's no explanation for that. They're like, now Samus can go up walls. She doesn't even need a spider thing. She just goes up walls. Yeah, the red one on the right, we can't do anything with that. So, for now, it doesn't exist. I do believe that gives you an artifact. So, okay, shoot. I don't know which one of these takes up less time. Okay, actually, this one looks like it might just be a shortcut, so let's see what's around. A hallway. Well, this one's the only hallway in the game I can do. Oh, okay, yeah, just a shortcut. Okay. Anything with these... This down there, and this looks suspicious. Anything I can blow up? Anything? No. No? Okay. I'm just crazy. Oh, no, I don't want a morph ball. Okay, so I think we're gonna check out whatever is in this... No, we're not dealing with this a third time. Oh, huh. Let's see. Okay, so now we're... Are you serious? Okay, so we can't see it because they turned off all the lights. But, here's the save point where we started this episode. And this is the room where we got, well, here's where we got the morph ball bombs. And here's where we basically got to there, and we jumped up here. And now we're here. This is where the, disappearing blocks of magic were. And I can't see anything, so I don't know if there's anything I can do with this. Can I do anything over here? Because it doesn't look like I can. So, I'm sure you don't want to see me fight these things again. So, oh, now you turn the lights on for like half a second. So, I actually think might be good for this episode. I mean, a little shorter than... Actually, no, it's not short at all. I have to cut a little bit of that time, but my time is actually pretty far. So I guess that's good. We got an entire new beam. And the next episode is going to be chock full of stuff anyway, so... We fought some really obnoxious enemies, too. So, I suppose that'll be enough for this episode. Oh, you can get up here. I did not know that. So for now, I guess this is the end of the episode. I'm just running around with these things, just not dealing with their crap. Yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next episode. We're probably going to do some more shenanigans with the ice beam, and then we're going to either head into Talon or the other part of Talon, because 2 elevators about a door apart is a huge difference, because video game logic. I'll see you guys then. I'm going to mop these guys up and just make sure of something that might be at the end of the episode, but I'll see you guys then. Have a wonderful day.